Well, hello everyone. I'm back. The new proud American conservative, yes, with more important info not too many of you can stomach. I talked about the stock FLNG yesterday in my video. It's up about 5% already right now. If any of you listened, if you got in pretty big, you can possibly take your profits out now, see what it does, or you can just let it ride. Obviously, that's up to you, but the stock is doing exactly what I was hoping it would do. This is also one of those stocks where if you get stuck, meaning if your position, your limit sell, whatever you decided to sell at does not fill pretty quickly, if you get stuck with it, I think you might be okay. That's just my opinion based on research. So it's up to you what to do. So right now it's doing pretty good. I'm hoping for some gold stocks to take a bigger pullback than 2%, 3%. I'm really hoping gold starts selling off a lot more than it did this morning. But if it doesn't, it might happen soon, I'm hoping, so I can jump back in. So that's just my plan. I don't know what you guys are doing. That's up to you, obviously. But here is what the real story now comes in. I read this article on Zero Hedge yesterday talking about dollar privilege. A lot of people out there are not aware of what is about to take place. And when I said what is about to take place, I'm not calling out exact dates. Nobody knows this, but it's coming and it's coming soon. Some people are saying a lot of guys that I follow, they've been calling a lot of things accurately so far. They're saying at the most 3 years, but most likely right after the election or possibly even before the election, the dollar will tank, meaning your purchasing power. So the dollar privilege, meaning all of you, including me, all of us in America transacting in the dollar, having the privilege of spending money we don't have, using credit cards, not producing, spending, not saving, importing as a country, not exporting. All of this is coming to an end. So the dollar privilege is where a lot of people are missing. This channel is not easy to get. It's not easy for me to get big unless you guys start sharing these videos and liking them and start making comments, make it go viral in a way. Because when conservatives hear me talk negative about Trump, and negative I mean pointing out the obvious, and they can't even argue, they're just calling you names, and then liberals see the name conservative and they immediately run for the hills, everyone is going to end up, 99% of the people, not just in America, globally, will end up in the same pile of shit. And this is for sure happening. Like I said, you might have some time left. Hopefully you guys are listening. Hopefully you're preparing. Hopefully you're hedging off against this madness, the unlimited money printing, $1 trillion per month, just Federal Reserve buying corporate bonds, artificially propping up the stock market, forcing them, forcing big money into the market because artificially lowering yields, making sure that money is not going into the bond market, it's going into the stock market. I mean, all these little games that they keep, well, they're not little games, they're big games that they're playing, is going to come down to bite the middle class in the end. So I hope you guys are preparing. If you have been watching my videos, you would know my strategy in and out procedure in the market. I also do some stock picks at the same time, so I can show you after my research what I do, how I get in and how I get out pretty quickly, and then using 20% of those profits into hard tangible assets to hedge myself off against the debt. And what does that mean? It's called wealth preserving. When you hold gold, physical gold, that is, it preserves wealth. Nothing is more sure than that. The dollar price does not matter as much. Whatever you can afford, you need to get while you can and have it in your possession. And the easiest way to explain it is the old way of saying a gold coin can buy you a nice suit, could buy you a nice suit back in the 70s. And today for just under $1,800, you can buy a nice suit as well. So this is what preserving wealth means. A $100 bill back in the 70s could buy you a nice suit. Today you can get, a pair of socks and maybe a nice tie. But as soon as you go into some nicer brand, a tie is going to cost you probably a little more than $100. So you get the idea. Take care. Follow your boy here. Share these videos. prepare. You haven't seen anything yet. The dollar collapse is coming. I don't know when. You might have a year, 2 years, possibly 3. But tomorrow, if you wake up, your purchasing power could be completely gone. This is how close and how crazy it is right now, what is going on. So good luck to you all, and God bless you all. Talk soon.